All right, well, I am here in Calgary, and the weather has warmed up. It was like minus 26 with wind chill the other day. It's actually heated up to a balmy 7 degrees today or something. So I'm out for some urban photography with my photo club, the Alcove Photo Club, and we're going to take some urban shots and probably be the last video of the year. We'll see. I have the week off before Christmas, so might get some shots in then. Anyways, I'm gonna take some shots in and around town. Hope you enjoy them. I'll show you the results, obviously, maybe some editing. So if that sounds good, we'll see you in the episode. Okay, so I'm back at home, and I thought I would share with you those pictures that I got from the day. And I'm just going to do a simple before and after of the edits that I did in Lightroom Classic. And I thought for one of the photos, I might take you through the duo combination of using Lightroom Classic and elements of Luminar Neo. I'm within in Lightroom, and then I open it up within um, Luminar Neo, make some changes, apply those changes, and it automatically sends it back to where I was editing with those changes into Lightroom Classic. So I think that's kind of a neat process that I thought for one of them I would go through with you. But I'll open up some of those images, and they're just kind of interesting shots from around the city that I took. Some sort of juxtapositions of different things, some gritty detail, trying to capture some color, just some interesting stuff. Okay, and the first one you can see here is a picture of this beach sort of setup that's this in this new plaza area that they've built in this in Calgary in downtown, and it's an area that used to be a shopping center called Eau Claire, and recently they bulldozed it and they're going to go a different way. So they made this plaza area with all this stuff. But I just thought it was kind of an interesting juxtaposition to have this um, sunny beach day umbrella and seating with a bunch of snow everywhere and on top of it. So it's just dull white and this bright yellow underneath. I thought that was a cool shot. Okay, and in this one, as you can see, there's this woman who's sitting on some different benches, and I just thought it was a cool pic. I got it from above, from a bridge, and she was just down there chilling in this snowy environment. There's a skating rink nearby, like on a river, frozen river, and people are skating, so she probably had, family there, and she was watching them. But she's just kicking back and watching the events in a really chill way. She's all ready to go with her toque and everything and her winter hat. And some of the edits I made, I cleaned up some of the background. I removed some of the stuff in the top left, as you can see. Um, and some of the snow details, exposure compensation, made some saturation changes in the seating, and yeah, it was just kind of a fun snap of a moment with someone relaxing in the winter. Okay, and this one it's sort of not all that exciting, but I sort of had the theme of the day to be capturing color in a urban setting that's got a lot of concrete and gray and white or gray snow covering everywhere. It was almost rainy on the day, like there was a wet sheen. So really kind of was a dull area. So I wanted to try and capture things that had a punch of color. And this one was really dark. I don't know what my settings were on at the time. I should have paid more attention, but in editing it, I brought it out, and it was just this little building that was on the corner of the skyscrapers all around. This was a little building, constructions all around. But really, I wanted this little icicle from this little nozzle that you can see just here, and it's coming out. So that was just a nice punch of red. This one here is just an underpass under one of the bridges. The rail line goes up above and has this kind of zigzaggy. I don't know if that's a pedestrian area or like a bike lane thing. I think it's sort of public art in a way. An artist did that. I don't know for sure. But the teal punch of vivid color was what I was capturing here as it zigzags and disappears under the bridge. So I thought that was kind of a fun shot. And this one was kind of fun. I wasn't even going to include it, but I captured this one as I was crossing the street on this underpass, and there were no cars. It kind of almost looks like a dead city. Um, but it was, just happened to be lucky. There was nothing coming at that time, and I wasn't going to include it because it's kind of a bit plain. But what I liked and what I noticed and what I've not noticed before, it's like, look at this. There's this random tree growing here. I'm just like, what is that doing there? Which I thought was kind of funny. And it does have a little punch of color here with the sign, and this is the edge of a piece of a mural, public art mural. So yeah, it's just kind of an interesting shot. I'll just segue into this YouTube video that I watched recently, where the guy was talking about, sometimes you can get stuck or in a rut for what your content is for being a photographer or being a YouTuber or whatever, and you can get stuck in a rut or not have ideas. And he recently had a video about when you get into that phase or into that when that begins to happen, you can one of the things you can take pictures of is like signs all around you and interesting signs. And so I had that in the back of my head. This was taken in an alleyway, and this is the one that I pulled into Luminar Neo and then back into Lightroom. So I'm just going to show you what I did for that. So you make all your changes in whatever pre-edits that you want for your basic edits and your exposure and all that, and then just go up to edit in, and I've got, because I've done it before, I've got it set up, Luminar Neo, and it's going to ask you, do you want to edit it with a copy with Lightroom adjustments? Yes. Okay, so as you can see, it opens, Luminar Neo has opened up here. I started it off in Lightroom, and I've opened it up in Luminar, adding them together, because what I really love is in their new update, in Luminar Neo's latest update, they gave you this light depth tool, which is, I love it. I just wanted to enhance this area, I don't know if you can see it, of the where the shadow of the alley ends. So what you do is you just adjust the amount, and then you adjust the area that you can see it's moving. So I'm just going to enhance that and just added a little warmth to that, maybe even less than that, maybe like 5. And you can use advanced settings as well, like brightness far, whack that up, and you can maybe adjust the warmth. Anyways, I've already done all that in the final image, but what I wanted to just show you is that it will open up straight into that and then show you this Lightroom, this light depth tool that they have, which I think is really great. It even shows you a little, as you can see here, a little, when you could slide this around, you can just make, I mean, if I wanted some light in there or something, you can just really highlight whatever area, and you can narrow it as well. Like if you want a really narrow beam or really wide, section, you can do all that. So you can really boost it up. So then let's just look at the before and after that. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun. So I love that feature, and so that's why I'm combining them together, and I thought it would be neat to show you how I do that. So then you just hit apply, and then it will save it and punch it right back with those changes into Lightroom. So it's really slick, and it's just It's so nice to be able to use those together. So here are some more pics from the rest of the day. I'm not going to show you the before and after of all of them. I'm just going to roll all the pics that I took, and hope you enjoy those. And remember to comment if you like any of these or you don't like any of these. I myself think a lot of these are pretty bland. I mean, I was trying to capture color because it was such a bland day, but it was funny because I went out and I took a bunch. When I first loaded them up into the library in Lightroom, I thought, none of these are great. And then when I started editing, I brought out some that I thought, oh, they're okay. So yeah, you never know what you're going to get. So it's still worth to get out there and be clicking. So yeah, hope you enjoy those. All right, well, thanks for checking those out. Don't forget to like, comment, share, all that. And I posted a short recently, my first one, and it just blew up. Like it had thousands of views and got a few subscribers from that. So I think I'm going to be adding more shorts in the new year. I know there's a whole argument to be made by YouTubers that shorts don't equal viewers of your channel, but I figure if it's nothing really onerous on me to do both, I'll add the odd amount of shorts in there and include that. So anyways, look out for those. Well, I hope you like some of those pics. Thank you for joining me. That's probably going to be the last video of the year. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll get one. I've got the week off before Christmas, so maybe I'll get one out there. It kind of depends what the weather does. But anyways, I hope you've liked some of those pics from the day, and thank you for joining me once again. Make sure to like and comment if you feel so inclined, and have yourself a great holiday and Christmas if you celebrate. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the new year, if not before. Okay, take care.